Hi Aries, welcome back. So Aries, this is going to be your you versus them reading. My readings are timeless, so whenever this finds you, it's for you. Keep in mind it's general, so it can be interchangeable. Aries, as I was doing a quick meditation before I started the reading, I saw very clearly the face of a wolf or a coyote, and I'm not really getting what that is meaning, but I'm sure it'll come to me during the reading. But for some reason, that animal might be significant. Howling at the moon is also what I heard, and I also felt like a very impulsive energy coming through. So you might be getting a lot of impulses from spirit, a lot of what feels like, actions that you're doing consciously, but actually it's like inspired thought that's coming to you, that's inspiring you to act on something. So pay attention to those impulses, Aries, because I feel like that's going to be really important during this time frame. So the card I got out for you and the person that you might be dealing with is the sextile, which is about opportunities opening up for you. Again, follow your inspired thoughts, right? Because I think you're getting some impulses about some opportunities that are coming in. There is some doors opening here, some insight coming in, possible communication. It's welcomed. It's very welcomed energy. Like I felt very warm when I was meditating for you. Yes, I felt like an impulsiveness, but not in a bad way. I mean, in a more inspired way, like, oh, okay, I didn't think I was going to do that today, but I guess that's what I'm doing today, and just kind of allowing yourself to follow those natural inclinations or impulses that are coming through you. Okay, so let's see what your overall energy is, Aries, and we're going to go into their energy, and we're going to go back and forth between you and them. The person you might be dealing with can be anyone in your life. It's not always about an intimate partner. Sometimes it's a platonic person, a coworker, a friend, but take it as it resonates for you, okay? So you have the Eight of Pentacles here, Aries, which is all about dedication to your time. Dedication to your time. Yes, dedication to time and energy. Okay. Dedicating time to yourself is what I was trying to say. And just continuing to put that work in, continuing to build upon what you've already set into motion, Aries. And like I said, following those natural impulses, those natural desires that come up within you. And, when you're getting an impulse from source, it's a bit of a different feeling than like a forced action. It feels more like I have to do this, or I really want to do this, or it's a different kind of feeling. So feel for that during this time frame. Person you're dealing with is the Three of Wands. So they're in a preparation state, all right? Getting ready to move forward on something that maybe they were once stuck at a crossroads about. This person is also getting inspiration during this time frame that's helping them to prepare for the next step in their journey in their life, right? Because we go from the 3 to the 4, which is this person may be preparing to settle down, or that may be what they're wanting, or something to do with the home environment or their stability that they're getting in like this ready state for, okay? So let's see what the recent past energy was for you, Aries, and then we'll go a little bit deeper. So here's the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, all right. And the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So Aries, yes, I feel like, you've been comfort zoning a little bit in the past, but I feel that it was necessary for you to take that time out for yourself and dedicate that time to yourself and kind of remember that you're blessed. Yes, because there's satisfaction in that. It's like kind of feeling satisfied in your comfort zone, kind of feeling, not really needing to push for much, it kind of coming to you. If there's been confusion going on in your energy, or emotional confusion, I feel that lifting going into the future energy with the Seven of Cups in reverse. But I just get the sense that wherever you were at in the past, you know, it was comfortable, but there is changes coming in here because there's a new opportunity opening up to you. But I feel it's emotionally satisfying, you know what I'm saying? Because you're kind of vibrating from this energy, Aries, of feeling emotionally satisfied with where you're at already on an energetic level with who you are right now. And or you're getting into that space. And so, you know, when we're feeling in that space, law of attraction gives us more things to feel satisfied about. So I see that coming through as the confusion lifts and you dedicate more time to yourself, and things kind of open up to you. So let's see what this person's recent past energy is, Aries, person you may be connecting with. King of Cups in the reverse. Two of Pentacles. Wow, Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Cups. So I feel like Aries, whoever this is that you are dealing with, they might have really needed to like get, like plug in their batteries, so to speak. Like recharge on an emotional level, because I feel a sense of being emotionally out of touch or drained or of two minds or trying to do too many things at once, you know, not spending enough time in the present moment, not spending enough time on themselves, really. And it's kind of halting progress towards them feeling that emotional satisfaction. So you have the Nine of Cups here, they have the Nine of Cups here, but it's in the reverse. So it's like, you know, and I have the song playing in my head. Can't get no, can't get no satisfaction, you know, but really it's available to them. It's just that they're kind of emotionally imbalanced, at least in the past energy, and this back and forth type of vibe didn't really allow them to let the satisfaction in the way that it was designed to come in, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this person kind of placed themselves in this stagnation, you know, and needing to refocus their energy onto the present moment, like I said, and cultivating where they're at right now. And that'll help push this energy forward for this person. And I feel that that's what that preparation energy was about, you know, this person kind of knowing, you know, that they weren't in like an emotionally well-balanced place. And so, kind of getting in a better space before they're willing or able or, you know, ready to move forward. All right. But this person was kind of blocking their own blessings, so to speak, in the past. Whew. So let's look at your perception here, Aries. I feel anxiety on this person's side, all right? I felt it come in like a wave of anxiety. I don't know if that's going on with this person, and maybe it's in regard to their financial situation or the finance sector. Something to do with their stability. They have a lot of anxiety over that, and it just really throws them out of alignment, you know? So let's get perception. Knave of Swords. Now, keep in mind that your perception is your truth, but it may not be their truth, Aries, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. But we'll start there, and then we'll go into the deeper emotion. Knave of Swords, the Hanged Man, the World, and the Four of Cups. So, yeah, Aries, I feel like, you know, you're seeing this person in a different light here with the Page of Swords, you know, and I heard awestruck. I don't know if that's you or them, but I feel this sense of like adoration almost, in the energy. Okay. Someone that really adores you and, or you adore them, but at the same time, like not always trusting that they're telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like you connect with this person, but then sometimes that maybe there's something going on in the background, and that could just be your fears speaking to you. It may not be the truth, but we'll see. But I feel like a sneaking suspicion here on your part, and that was kind of in the last reading I did for you, Aries. This you know, inability to I don't want to say inability because you're able to, but having some wobble in your energy when it comes to trust. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you've got a different perspective on this person, and things may have came full cycle, absolutely, okay? But then again, there's this gossipy energy, or, you know, and it could be as simple as like you getting advice on this person, or, you know, you might be the one going behind this person's back and speaking about them or getting advice on them. You know, it can be vice versa, but there is like not trusting your own intuition when it comes to this person, you know, because I feel that you have the right perspective, but then you kind of doubt it for whatever reason. So let's see what their perception is of you then. Pisces. Oh, I almost said Pisces. Some of you are dealing with the Pisces, possibly. Not all of you, but for some reason I wanted to say that. All right, we've got the Page of Cups here. The Three of Cups. Whoa. All right, so when this person thinks about you, the Tower, the Queen of Cups, and Judgment, I feel like this person's perception is that, you know, there's support within this connection, or if you're on the outs, they may want a reconciliation or some sort of change within the connection, all right? But I get this supportive energy over here in their emotional space, and they may see you as more well-balanced emotionally than they are, or they may feel they are and you aren't, because it can often be interchangeable. But there's this sense of this person wanting to kind of release their prior judgments about the connection, all right, so that things can come together in a more natural way. I feel like this person sees you, Aries, as someone that's open to new concepts and new ideas, and they may really like that about you. You know, they see a lot of transformative energy going on within the connection or within you, and there's a sense of peace or calmness here, and I can't really tell if it's coming from your side or their side. But being as this is their perception, you have a calmness that you bring to this person's life that helps them to kind of release things that they were holding on to. All right, so it's like a very healing presence in someone's life, whether that's yours or theirs or both. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. And I know that I got this song in your last reading, but now I'm getting it's the same song, but it's a different part of the song, and it's Halo. It's hit me with a ray of sun. That was not my best. I don't know. Hit me with that ray of sun. Yeah, I've got my angel now. All right, so let's see how you genuinely feel, Aries. It's like when you adore this person or when you give them your attention, they feel like they're hit by a ray of sun. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Aries, you have that fire nature, that intensity about you, that when you give someone your full affection and adoration, it feels like, you know, the sun. All right, so let's see. That was perception. Now we're going to go into your genuine emotions, Aries. So perception is surface level. It's our ego brain. But now we're going to go into the ethereal, the deeper part of you, the spiritual piece, the emotional piece, and see what's going on an emotional level as it pertains to this connection. 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 3 of Wands. There's that 3 of Wands again, so that's what they had. So there's a sense of either wanting or needing to put the defenses down here, Aries, and to kind of play along. That's a weird emotion. You want to kind of just play along with this person, you know what I'm saying, on an emotional level. Like, you know, when things are good, I feel like things are in perfect harmony. You know, you match each other step for step, but sometimes it seems more like a game than fun. But it's all depending on where you're at on an emotional level, Aries. Because I feel like emotionally you're ready for movement forward. You know what I'm saying? You want to be heard. You know, you want to be understood. You kind of want to take the lead, I feel. But at the same time, you don't, because I think it's hard for you to relinquish the lead a little bit, just because simple fact that you're an Aries. So it's like this song and dance, you know, where like you want to take the lead, but then you kind of want them to take the lead. And as long as things are flowing within the connection, it works, right? But if things get stagnant within the connection, or one person comes out of balance, then it missteps, you know, and then you misfire. But it's like, you're in this emotional space where you're ready. You're ready to be ready. You're ready for movement forward, all right? You may have had to walk away from some things in the past that had you on guard, but I feel that you are moving past that energy, okay? So opportunity is coming through. So let's see what this person's feeling on an emotional level, on a deep level. What's going on here? The Hanged Man. The Four of Swords. The Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Moon. So I feel like this person on an emotional level, Aries, they are having difficulty seeing your perspective sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I think they keep quiet about that. Maybe they don't always say exactly what they're thinking or what their perception is, but I feel that this person on an emotional level, they want this calmness in their life, because I feel like if this person gets too fired up, they emotionally get drained really easily. Like this person may you know, have trouble like sticking with things as well when it comes to their emotional well-being. You know what I'm saying? Like they may have a desire, but then, you know, it goes out as soon as it lights, and then they get emotionally overwhelmed, or like they're ready for something and then they're not ready, you know, because I get kind of like a back and forth in their emotional self. And I saw that in the past energy, and it blocks this person from having all the satisfaction they really could have if they just were to trust their passions and desires a little bit more. But it's almost like, you know, it's like dousing a flame with water. You know, the flame ignites and then it gets doused. So, and it's because they have difficulty understanding their own emotion, even understanding their own self, right? This person needs to pay attention to the dream state, okay, because I feel that their intuition is speaking to them in the dream state. This person is a bit emotionally imbalanced, and so their spirit is trying to come in and show them where the imbalances are so they can correct it. But I feel this person, they're not actually putting that together all the way just yet, but it's like, you know, their emotions are speaking to them, okay? But they're having a little bit of difficulty here sustaining this balance, okay? And like I said, if you're in a more stable energy, Aries, than this person, and I see that a lot of you are, that's why they find this calmness within the connection, okay? And I don't mean like you're calm. I mean that it's calm. There's something soothing or calming about the connection to this person. Although some of you may be cool, calm, and collected during this time frame. Usually I get like a really feisty energy for Aries, but I'm feeling very, very at ease right now. I'm feeling very peaceful right now. So you might have a very calm demeanor during this time frame, or, you know, during the time frame you're viewing this reading. So I like that for you. It's a nice change. All right, your hopes are Queen of Wands. So yeah, you want to be the badass that you are, Aries, Queen of Wands. Even if you're a male, you know, this is kind of standing in your confidence and creativity and getting attention and knowing your worth and feeling those desires and those impulses that I talked about earlier, those natural impulses that are coming through. This person's hope is the High Priestess, alignment, intuition, hoping to receive the answers. You know, it's like this person, they ask a lot of questions in their mind about the higher perspective. They may not even be aware they're doing this, or there's some sort of question that they have that they're wanting a higher perspective on. But the reason that they're not getting it, or at least that haven't got it in the past, is because they are not paying attention to their mood swings. And what is that telling them? You know, and how is that dampening their own light? You know, so needing to, yes, ask the question, but I think this person is receiving the answers like in a dream state, and they're not putting it together just yet. And if not a dream state, maybe in meditation, if they meditate. So let's see what the most likely future outcome is for my Aries. Knave of Pentacles. Now keep in mind, all of the future energy can be changed with free will. Eight of Swords. Ooh, 10 of Swords. What the what? 2 of Swords. I am not liking all this Swords energy. 3 of Swords. Goodness gracious. 10 of Wands, the Chariot. This just gave me anxiety. I'm just kidding. There's nothing to be afraid of ever in life, okay? Because Spirit's got you. But this is something that you should watch out for, okay? And I don't like to give like warnings, but just be aware that there's some type of elusive energy here, Aries, and I feel like it's difficult for you to let go of something that you need to let go of, and you may be of two minds about it, or not really open, you know, energetically to allowing that to fully release out of your energy. And it's something that broke your heart, that you've been carrying with you into your future energy, and it's impacting your future. Now, a lot of people do this, and they do this subconsciously. We get hurt in life, and maybe we let go of that situation, but we tend to tense up, you know, when things get tough, or like maybe triggered on certain topics in your life because of past pains or issues that have not been dealt with. But I feel like you have had the wool pulled over your eyes in the past, and I saw this in your weekly reading as well, and been, you know, maybe even made a fool of, or just, you know, this elusive energy. And I feel like because of that, you don't really trust yourself all the time, or you're having trouble trusting others. You're carrying that around because you're focused upon what could go wrong, what did go wrong in the past. You know, you get what you focus on. So it's like, because you were so focused upon that, or because you let your thoughts go to the negative as opposed to the positive, meaning like, well, something good came out of that, Aries, a higher perspective, being smarter, more knowledge, you know, an expansion. You know, it's all about the way that you're looking at it as to what you're going to get in the future energy. So it's like, take your focus off of that, because I see a lot of focus on that. And needing to move forward from that with the Chariot here, because there's movement coming in. Some of you, this is just for a few of you, some of you have downright suffered from emotional abuse at some point in your life, and it's really caused havoc in the way that you handle relationships, and you may not even be aware of that, you know. I think it's taking the form of you kind of being your own harshest critic. All right, so you might have had a critic or somebody that was very harsh with you early on in life, or Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And now you've become your own harsh critic. Even if that person isn't in your space anymore, it's almost like you embodied their energy. So I feel for some of you, this might even be a parental figure that's showing up, but it's like, give yourself the allowance to not criticize yourself anymore, you know, and know that, really, that whoever that was being harsh with you, it was just a reflection of how they were feeling about themselves, and it had nothing to do with you. And that you are loved and deserving, and dedicate some time to reminding yourself of that, Aries, because I feel that very strongly for you. Okay. It's like time to move forward from that, you know. So that was an interesting message. Let's see what this person's future energy is looking like. Four of Cups, King of Wands in the reverse. This person has some confidence issues going on here. You know, maybe you have a very, maybe you don't even know it, but you might have a very similar experience to this person, you know, that and it impacts them in their confidence sector. Oftentimes, really, my cards got messy. Not oftentimes, always, we attract people that are at the same vibrational level that we are, which can make you mad if you have someone in your environment that you don't really care for their vibration, but at the same time, you know, you get what you attract. That doesn't mean you have all the same issues or personality, but the energetic vibration is similar enough to pull the person into your existence. So a lot of times if you do self-reflection, you can figure out the reason for a connection just by reflecting on yourself and how you're playing a role into that, you know. So I feel like this person emotionally detaches sometimes because they lack some confidence. I also heard sometimes they lack motivation, you know. They just kind of go into this space where they're not getting the answers, and so they kind of just give up the forward momentum. This person gives up way too easy. I'm not saying they do that all the time, but at least the energy I'm picking up right now is like, I just give up, you know. It's not moving as fast as I want. I'm not seeing the instant results, so I just give up. Like, this person could be someone who starts projects and doesn't finish them, or gets forward momentum and then quickly loses sight of what they originally set out on. That type of energy. Or they get bored with situations very easily, something like that. But I feel like this person is slowly redirecting their energy back to this emotional satisfaction that they're desiring in their life, this 10 of Cups, Aries, and yet feeling a bit uncomfortable with where they're at in life, feeling like there must be more satisfaction out there for me, you know. You know, that kind of reminds me of, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but sometimes people have a hard time seeing the blessing that they're in. And that's just because naturally we're all very future forward thinkers. It's natural human nature to think about the next step and the next step. That's why life is never about the outcome, because as soon as you get that achievement, you're looking for the next achievement. And I feel that this could be this person's persona. It's like once they get it, old news, now we want to reach for a new achievement, you know. Or once they get easily, I don't know, thrown off course sometimes if they don't get it immediately. Like, this person might like immediate gratification or something like that. But I see, yeah, the confidence issues here. Now, there is an opportunity being opened within the connection between you and this person, I feel. All right, and some movement forward on your side. But you might want to do some meditation, Aries, or just sit with yourself and self-reflect here, because there's some past trauma, I feel, that's showing up, that's permeating your energy, your psyche a little bit, and kind of needing to release that. So I talked about this in the live that I did on Sunday, but a good way to remove old things that we're subconsciously carrying around is to meditate, of course, but one meditation in particular that I found is very effective was in your meditative state, imagine yourself sitting in the middle of a room of mirrors, and all the mirrors are faced towards you, and look in each of the mirrors and give yourself positive affirmations of the things that you love about yourself, the things you love about yourself, and even the things that you think you don't love. Show love to those aspects anyways, and it will amplify your energy and raise your vibration and help you to release this, because it's time to move forward. The door of opportunity is here. All right. So, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. Great reading. I will let you know what zodiac signs I see, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign. It's a general reading. All right, so I have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Leo, and Cancer, and Pisces, and Scorpio here. Okay. Leo again. All right, I'm not seeing any other specific signs. It could be air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but those are the primary zodiac signs that I'm seeing, or a fixed sign, like I said, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Either way, if it resonated, it resonated. Don't pay too much attention to that. I hope that you enjoyed it, Aries, and that you found something to take away from this. If you liked it, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. Give me a comment down below as well. Also, check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Link down below, Tarot Time with Dana. I do go live there sometimes and talk about spirituality and all kinds of good stuff, so check me out there. If you like what I'm wearing today or you like my jewelry, you can get it for yourself on my sister's online boutique, avasophia.com. Also linked down below. Either way, I'm wishing you the best, Aries, and until next time, my friends. Namaste.